got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck.
So as usual, I have absolutely no script for my video. I'm just gonna kind of wing this because I didn't plan on making this video. And I assume by now we all know what happened to Charlie Kirk. If you're on the internet, there's literally no escaping it. And I'm seeing so much crazy stuff on Twitter that I felt like I needed to address it and make a video and talk about it. And for a couple different reasons, which we'll talk about as we go. But before we dive into it, I wanted to show you some of the crazy things I came across on Twitter. And I just want to warn you because it might be a little bit triggering. I'm not going to show the Charlie Kirk video. So if you came here for that, you're not going to see it. That's the craziest shit ever to even think of putting that in my video. But I want to show you some of the people that are celebrating his death because I feel like it's important to have the conversation that we're going to have.
We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck.
Okay, so sir, again, your reasoning on how he deserved it. God bless America. Yeah, you're right. God bless America. And freedom of speech is real. You're correct.
It absolutely is.
But shooting a gun at someone and killing them isn't a form of freedom of speech like you said it is.
Oh, I never said that.
You did. You said that you're glad that he got shot because it's freedom of speech in America.
God bless America.
Then say it again, so I can have it on video,
God bless
so that
America.
I can rewatch and
God bless
re-listen.
America.
God bless America.
If you disagree with that, then
You need God, my sir.
I
You need
haven't.
to find God. Why don't you show your face?
I haven't.
Show your face.
God bless America.
Show your face, sir.
God bless America.
Come on, show your face. Don't be scared.
God bless America.
Don't be scared.
God bless America.
Yo, they got Charlie Kirk, bro. I've never been happier.
Never believe the reason I'm smiling. And it has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. Nothing to do with Charlie Kirk.
I would say pour one out for Kirky boy, but I don't waste good beer on little bitches.
I haven't posted on TikTok in a long time, but I'm gonna now because rest in peace, Bozo.
Charlie Kirk just got put down like a fucking dog in Utah, and I could not be happier. Praise fucking be.
I do not, and I will not, ever feel bad when bad people get what the they deserve.
Charlie Kirk got shot? That's awful. That's so sad. Hope he recovers well.
I just heard that someone shot Charlie Kirk. Dang it. Ah, shucks. Thoughts and prayers.
My coworker was all in a tizzy because she gonna tell me that Charlie Kirk got shot, and I said good. So we get into this whole conversation about it, and she goes, well, you can't hate people for their political views. And I'm like, yes, I can. Like, that's specifically why I hate people sometimes. You can't hate me for my views because my views don't infringe upon your rights. You don't hate me for what I believe in because it doesn't interfere with your life. Some of these views are dangerous. And I'm glad he got shot. Hopefully he dies. I don't care.
Do you support his death?
I do.
You support his death?
Fuck Charlie Kirk.
You support Charlie Kirk being killed?
Yes, I do.
On the day he died, you're here at a vigil for Charlie Kirk and you support his death.
Do you support a Nazi?
No, I don't support a Nazi. Charlie Kirk wasn't a Nazi. You support his shooter?
Yep, sure do. Freedom.
You support Charlie Kirk's shooter?
Sure do. He did us all a favor.
Would you shoot somebody like Charlie Kirk?
I would have killed him myself.
You would have killed him yourself? Okay. Do you have a job here in Seattle?
Nope. Again, if you guys don't see me tomorrow, it's because I'm dead by Trump supporters. They are doxing me and my entire family. I'm going home. If I get, fuck it. If you guys want to come with me to my house for protection, I'm still in Seattle. I'm about to get on the bus. If they doxed me and my family, all because I said Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump was a pedo, and I would say free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm about to protest even harder. These Trump supporters don't know what they started. They awaken a beast. Again, Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, JD Vance, you guys supporting a pedo. He is a pedo. just like you and your mom and your dad. If you support Donald Trump, you are a pedophile. If you support Charlie Kirk, you are a pedophile. If you support J.D. Vance, you are a pedophile. If you are a MAGA, you are a pedophile.
So when I opened up Twitter, that blew my mind. I didn't expect to see so many people laughing, joking, happy, celebrating that another human being died. And I get it in some situations, like if someone was touching kids or they're a serial killer, I'm with you. We can celebrate together. We could go grab a drink at the bar. This is not that situation. This is a person who goes to colleges and debates things. Now, you might not agree with what they're saying. You might even think, oh, well, what they're saying is encouraging people to do certain things and be on certain sides. And we'll kind of dive into that, but it's like him being shot and you celebrating and being on the opposite side of him. In my opinion, it only hurts your argument. Like, picture if two people are on a stage, they're debating a certain topic, and one person decides to go and punch the other person. That's not going to make them look good. Everyone's going to think that that person lost the debate. Now, the people that are there for the person that did punch the other guy, some of them might actually celebrate it. Be like, oh, it's so good. It happened. Oh, you should have punched him. Hit him again. Like, I can see that being a thing, but there's going to be some that are there that were on your side, but kind of on the fence. And they're going to see that and be like, well, he lost that argument. Like, they don't have anything to come back with, so they resorted to violence. They may not agree with that. They may now switch to the other side, and everybody who's already on the guy's side who got punched is just going to support him even further. So in all reality, you're just pushing the narrative towards the side that you're fighting against. Now, me personally, I'd consider myself more in the center, which is exactly why nobody likes me, because I don't want to pick a side. I feel like sometimes the left makes sense, sometimes the right makes sense. So I don't feel like I need to pick a side and fight the other. I'm just going to go with logic, and logic tells me what makes sense and what doesn't, and that's just how I live my life. I don't care about political sides. But when I saw this and everybody laughing, for a split second, I was like, I get why some people are like, F the left. I can't get behind this. And so you almost turned me to be like, you know what? I'm just going to go and rock with the conservatives because I can't believe that this is what's happening. Now, this has happened both ways before. I'm not saying this is the only time and it's always the left, but I don't make that decision because I'm like, logic always wins. I feel like going with what makes sense is the safest bet. And I refuse to just pick a side based on emotions and feelings and what this person did or said. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to stick with what makes sense to me. And so I just feel like you're creating a space where you're going to lose more supporters than you're going to win over, all because you want to celebrate that somebody got shot. And in all reality, someone's going to replace him. Multiple people are going to replace him. And they might not be the same as him who just want to debate and stuff. They might push a different rhetoric. And now you got a different problem. So I just don't see how that is beneficial to the other. I don't get it. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Now, aside from that, I feel like you also have to take into consideration that you're basically saying it's okay that somebody died for what they thought. Like, you understand how serious that is. He's not doing anything but going to colleges and debating topics. He just happened to get popular. He's got a good YouTube channel. And so obviously he gets seen by a lot of people. And in all reality, when you make it seem like it's okay that his opinion got him killed, you're kind of opening up the door for people to go and kill people on your side too. Like, well, we don't like their opinion. So does that mean I can go and shoot this person out or that? Like, it doesn't make it like we're not. I don't even know what words to use. I don't even know if I should edit this out. This is mind blowing to me to think that you're not furthering bad shit by celebrating this and thinking that this was okay. Because we're opening up the floodgates to, well, if you have an opinion I disagree with, or I feel like your opinion motivated someone to do something, I can just kill you. That right? Like that's basically what we're saying is okay. I don't understand that. Again, it just pushes back the narrative that anybody on any side is trying to push forward. We're creating a chaos that is not going to benefit any of us in the future. And as far as the third reason, he's a human. I'm team people. I don't care if you are not killing people directly yourself. You're not a serial killer. You're not touching kids. You're not doing some horrible shit. You just debate topics. I'm not going to blame you for what anybody does off of your debates because I've listened to a lot of his debates. I've actually done a lot of reaction videos to them on a channel that doesn't exist anymore. But I listened to a lot of Charlie Kirk. I don't think he's racist or any of that stuff. He might say some divisive things at times, but when you watch more and more, you start to realize, okay, well, when he had this conversation with this person, it was a little bit different. This one felt a little divisive, but now that I've heard this other situation, I get more of his insight into why he might have said that. Like, there's more to it than what people are spreading online. And I don't get how people are coming to some of these conclusions. And I feel like it's just they've gotten to a point where as soon as somebody says something you disagree with, there's a label for it. Like if you even ask a question you're transphobic, you're racist, you're xenophobic, you're whatever other phobics and weird things you guys can come up with. That's what everyone gets labeled anymore. And I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. Like we're all humans at the end of the day. And the only people that are going to take something Charlie Kirk said and go and commit violence or do something is a crazy person. That you can't put that on him. That's no different than a crazy person watches a movie and then they go and commit an act based on that movie, or they listen to rap music or violent music in general and then they go commit certain acts based off that music. I grew up watching scary horror movies with people getting stabbed since I was a little kid. Never once did I think I'm going to go stab somebody, because I'm not crazy. Okay, the rap music never pushed me to do anything violent. I watched and did a lot of reactions to Charlie Kirk and different people from different sides when it comes to politics. Never once did any of them make me feel like I'm going to change sides or do anything outside of the logic that I have in my brain and what makes sense. So the only people that are pushing any of these weird narratives are just weirdos in general. Like they're weirdos. So I'm not going to be like, well, this one person did this to a black person and he watches Charlie Kirk. Okay, well, that guy is weird. He's crazy. He's not all there in the head, because that's not how people normally move. So it's like, I'll never understand why this would be something that someone thinks is a good thing, why somebody would celebrate it. And honestly, if you happen to be celebrating it, you do what you want to do, but you shouldn't be subscribed to my channel. And this has nothing to do with if we're on the left or the right. Like I said, I'm in the center, but I can't rock with people that celebrate someone dying. I can't. I don't agree with it. We all deserve the right to have an opinion. We all deserve the right to debate. We all deserve the right to create a platform and talk about stuff on our platform. There's nobody that's doing anything based off of shit he said that isn't crazy already. Like, and that's a whole nother issue. That's not something that we got, well, nobody can talk about things because there's crazy people out there. We got to get rid of movies, all the music that has violence in it. We can't talk about any like divisive topics because some crazy person might take it and run that. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed in people. I'm disappointed in people. And this is like another step in the direction of me just thinking people suck. Like, people suck in general. And sometimes I feel like, I don't think that I'm like this super smart, intelligent person, but sometimes I feel like I'm alone in this. I feel like there's nobody else out there that has logical thinking, and everybody just runs to everything emotionally and just does just such weird shit. And it wasn't always this way. To me, this happened probably in the last 10 years and even more so since 2020. And I've always said this, I feel like everybody having to sit inside and be stuck by themselves. I think a lot of y'all went crazy. I think a lot of y'all lost your mind. You needed some kind of input. You didn't know what to do with yourself. And so you dove into different things in an extreme level. And that now carries you through your life. I truly believe that, because something is not right. This is not how shit used to be. People would disagree with shit and it was okay. Now it's like, he should die. I'm going to celebrate. Yeah. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a son. Like, every person at that event now is also traumatized. Not even just his family, who's the most traumatized, but like everybody there that never saw somebody die in front of them, that had to see someone get shot in the neck. And like, we're not thinking about all these people because why? Because nobody cares. Everyone's like, well, they're at his event, so they deserved it too. I'm sure that's what people think. How do you think that? How did you get to this point? How did your parents fail you? How did you get here? I need to understand it. And I'm going to be live throughout this whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If anyone wants to stop in, twitch.tv/DwayneTV, link at the top of the description. Feel free to come and debate me if you feel opposite, or just come and have a conversation. This isn't what I'm going to be going live for. I go live and we watch random videos, talk about random things, but I'm sure this topic will come up and we could definitely talk about it, because I want to have the insight of what your thought process is. So if you're watching this and you're somehow still here, which I'm sure you clicked off by now, but if you're here and you celebrated it and you still feel that way, please stop into one of my live streams. Talk to me. Like, I genuinely want to understand, and I want to get a grasp of like where your mindset is and see where we connect on things, because I don't get it. I truly don't get it. So this was probably the most random, uncut, just sporadic video that I've ever made, but that's what this that's what this is. That's what this calls for. This whole situation is that. So I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, homies.